Hi guys, so thank you for joining me about learning how to crochet. I just wanted to give a little bit of background about my journey learning to crochet. So I've never really learned anything formal. It had been a hobby that I had wanted to do for a long time. And then I just decided one day to watch some videos and do some tutorials online. And now I can crochet a lot of things. I've made scarves, blankets, articles of clothing, and I've also taught some other people to crochet as well. So my plan is to do some quick videos that you can refer back to for different techniques, and we're going to start right at the beginning. So thanks for watching. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is, and I'm sorry this is like, the lighting is kind of bad here. This is my first time like using a tripod and trying to set up this way. So you're going to need a crochet hook. So a crochet hook is just one piece. It has this little curve on the end. This one is size M/N. It is a 9, oh, there we go, 9 millimeter. The size of the crochet hook determines how big the stitches are going to be. So if you look up a pattern online, it's going to tell you what size crochet hook you need, but that's always a recommendation. So I usually tend to crochet pretty close knit. So I sometimes go like a size higher than is recommended because my stitches are pretty tight. So I'm going to start. I have Sugar and Cream. This is a cotton yarn. It is a medium weight yarn. It is size 4. So if you look at a pattern, it's also going to tell you what weight yarn you're going to use. And that's important because a weight 4 is a medium. It is not that thin, but it's also not one of the really thicker yarns. So this is a great yarn to start with because cotton is really easy to work with. It doesn't fray that much. It's super easy to like see where the loops are, and I will show you guys what I mean by that. Okay, so the first step in any crochet project is to do a loop, and you're going to create a chain. So the chain is the bottom part or the side, or whichever side you're starting from, of your project. So if you think about it, it's really like the first line, and it's different than all the rest because essentially you're like starting from nothing. So the first thing that we're going to do, and sorry if this like appears awkward, but I'm trying to like film it from your guys' point of view so that you could follow along easily. You're going to take the two pieces, you're going to crisscross them, right? So it makes a circle. You're going to lay that circle over the yarn, the tail, and you're going to pull that piece through, right? So this is going to create a slip knot. That is the very first stitch that you're going to do. I don't know if it's actually a stitch. So I'm going to pull that taut, but you don't want to make it too tight. I have a little bit of space in there because you're going to see how I'm going to make the chain. So just to watch that again, you're going to take a loop, you're going to lay it down over the tail and pull that through and pull it taut. And that's okay if you have a long tail here. You can always trim that at the end. That's not a big deal. So you're going to put your crochet hook in there and you're going to pull this tight. Now, I should probably mention here that there's a couple different ways that you can hold a crochet hook. So I hold it like this. I put my thumb here and I have the rest of my fingers down here and I have my pointer finger here. A lot of people, I think most people that I watch tutorials on, hold it kind of like a pencil. So they will hold it like this, which in my mind, it looks more comfortable for your hand, but it's just not the way that I had taught myself. So whichever way feels more comfortable to you, you can hold it like this, or you can hold it like I am. We are going to take the long end, so this is the end that is still connected to the ball of yarn, the skein. So you're going to yarn over, and what they mean by yarn over is to take the yarn, you can hold the little cut off end on this side. You're going to wrap it around the hook and pull the crochet hook down and pull it through so it looks like this. Okay, so that is our first chain. Now it doesn't have to be as loose as mine is. It's not a bad idea to have it loose when you're starting out and learning. So then you're gonna keep doing that until this gets as long as your project is. So let's just say I'm making a washcloth, which is a really common thing to use with cotton yarn. I'm going to want to create maybe, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 chains, because that's how long I want my project to be. So I did one. So I'm going to yarn over again, pull my crochet hook down, and now I've made 2 chains. So you can see here, 1 chain, 2 chains. And I'm going to keep doing that until I get to the length that I want my project to be. So I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to pull through the loop, and now we have 3 chains. So I'm going to continue doing that until I get to the length that I want it to be. All right, so I chained 12 or 13. I can't remember how many I did. I could count them, but it's a washcloth. It doesn't really matter. And you're going to see that it looks like this, right? So when you stretch it out, there's going to be like crisscrossing lines here and then loops, circle loops along the top. All right, so if that's the length I want it to be, next we're going to go back and we're going to start a single crochet. So I am going to stop this video here. We have learned how to chain, and then next video we are going to go on to the single crochet. Thanks for watching, guys. If you need to rewatch this video, go ahead and do so. If you have any questions or you want me to show something else, go ahead and leave a comment. Otherwise, I will see you for the next video for single crochet.